All right, I've got my hub put in here now, threaded in, and I face this off and chamfer this edge. This run out on this was less than a thousandths right now. So I'm going to bore this out, rough bore it to 2-inch, and then I'll finish it to the threading diameter that I need. It's going to be 2.115 to 2.140, somewhere in that area. And then thread it 8 thread, 2 1/4 8. So we're going to drill this out first to get it out to 2-inch, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we're at 494 RPM right now. I'm going to center drill this to start with. All right, now I'm going to switch over to a 1/2-inch bit, and then after that we'll go with our 1.5 inch. Get a little oil in there. There we go. Now I'm going to switch over to a 1-inch bit. I'm going to slow this down now. Let's see. Make sure my camera's not getting coated with oil. I'm going to move this carriage back just a little bit here. Okay. Slow this down to 256. See how she does there. I'm going to slow that down one more notch here. I don't like running these big bits very fast. We'll run this down 179 and see how that does. Now I'll switch over to my 1.5 MT3 and finish that up, and then we'll have to do the rest with a boring bar. Now I'm going to slow this down even further, real slow here on this one. Let's see about 69 RPM and see what that does here. about there. There we go. Okay, that finishes up the drilling. Next, we got to bore this. Okay, I've got everything set up here. I did a couple bores here just to see if everything's working right. I'm going to bore this out to my setting and thread it, everything in this position, because I just checked the run out here on the hub and I was about half a thousandths only, so that's really good. So we got to start boring this, and we got to come out to, let's see, 2115 to 2140. So let me pause you a second. I'm going to figure out, try to hit the in between those two settings. Actually, I'm just going to bore this to 2" because I forgot. I need to take this out and make a test shaft of 2 1/4 8 thread, so I can test my piece that I need to the cover that fits on that indexer and match it up with this thread, so this will fit on there without have to put it back in the lathe and take any more out. So we're just going to go to 2" here, and we'll go from there. All right, I just want to see where I'm at here now on my ID here. Just get it close. It can be plus or minus just a little bit on the 2". All right, 171, so I still have about 300 thousandths, but not quite. I'm going to try, let me take a look at that again. Try 100 thousandths here. Doing some 50s, they're handling all right. Let's do 100, see how it does. Actually, I'll just try a 75 to start with here. Well, everything's getting shoved back in the spindle here. Yeah, that's a little too much. I think I'm almost rubbing just a little bit with this. You see, I think I'm up high enough. Yeah, that's okay. We'll just stick with 50s. Try another 50 here. Okay, that was 150. Let's see where we're at here. I want to keep track of that. I don't want to go way over 2" here. All right, 182. We'll to keep doing some 50s. I'll just keep checking this to be safe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this at 2", but I've got to make a shoulder cut in here so far. I have to do the measurements on that, but then I'm going to take it out and put the hub in, change the jaws around, and face this top edge off here to my 6 1/4, and then I'll put it back in and indicate on the bore in the inside here to get it centered up good, and then thread it. I actually have to go down to my other dimension and then thread it. Anyway, let's see here. What do we got? 190. So we're going to take a 50. Oh, maybe a 250s. That'd be 2 inch and 9 thousandths roughly. Because I've got 25 thousandths to play with on the plus and minus on the bore. I think on this last 50, to get a little better finish, I'm going to slow the feed down and speed it up just a little bit, even if it throws some more stuff, which it will. Okay, let's see. We'll go up to 494. Then we'll drop down to my B setting. And we'll get about 6 thousandths per revolution here. Change that back to F. Okay, here we go. And we'll take my, let's see, let's do this in 2 cuts. We'll take 25 and 25. Don't have to be a perfect finish because the 8 threads per inch is a pretty rough thread anyway. It's throwing small hot chips out. I'm going to stand back out of the way. Okay, then back out of here. See what we hit. Yeah, that's not bad finish, good enough. See where we're at here. Okay. About 20 thousandths over. That's okay because I've got to bore this still to, let's see here, 2.115 or on the minimum. The maximum is 2140. So I've got enough room there to play with, take some more out. Now we've got to make a recess in here. I got to measure that into the diameter, and we'll do that next. Okay, we're going to bore this recess out here. It has to be 2.310 ID on that one, and then we'll get that done. And I'm going to take this out, change my jaws around again, chuck to this piece here, and rough bore. Well, I'll do that before I, put my forward jaw in there. But I want to rough bore this edge, or turn this edge. I want to rough turn this edge, and then I will put this in a forward jaw and dial in the ID here and finish this up and thread it. We're going to do 25 thousandths out of whack here and see how that goes. I'm going 1/2 inch deep on this. Let me see here. I'm running 494 and 13 thousandths per rev feed. We'll stop here for a second. I want to do a measurement on that. This doesn't have to be real precise on this dimension on here. 269. So we got to go a few more cuts here. Let's see. I'm going to do a calculation on this and check this out. I'll be right back. All right, my measurements should be about 40 thousandths more. I'm going to take a 25 and then see what we got there. Two 290. Do another calculation on that. Okay. If my calculations are right, it looks like 20 more thousandths. So we'll take a couple passes of 10 and then check it. Okay, I hit my dimension here, but just off by 1/1000. That's good enough. We're going to chamfer this, and then I've got to change a bunch of stuff around before I start the next part. All right, we've got to tear everything down now and change stuff around. All right. We're doing some test cuts here just to get it lined up pretty good. I'm going to turn this OD down to 6 3/8. Check it with a tape because I'll finish it with a mic. Yeah, see, I'm only down 1/8 of an inch right now. From 7, it was 7 when I started. So just keep taking some stuff off here. I'm going to try something a little bit slower here to try to get these chips to drop. They're throwing them all over the place. All right, I put another insert in here. I'm still not getting the chips to drop off. I'm running slow and 26 thousandths per rev, and it still wants to throw bigger chunks here. We'll just stay with what we got here. Just do 25 thousandths at a time. Try to get down to my 6 3/8. At least it's not throwing too big of pieces out. were flying all the way across the room on it before. This is dropping the smaller piece at least. It's going to take a while at 25,000 so a pass, but I tried 50 and it really threw some chunks all over the place too. I'm kind of stuck with 25 it looks like, so I don't have the whole shop covered. I'll just have a mess to clean up when I'm done here. I'm going to stop here and take a quick measurement and see where we're at. Just use a tape measure for now. All right, we're getting down to about 6.5. So I got about another 1/8 of an inch to take off. I'll do a couple passes and check it again. All right, 6 3/8. Make another pass or so. I just want to get it down a little bit more so I don't have to turn it down too much later. Take another 25 and see what she looks like. Six 3/8. I think that's where I'm going to stop. One at 6 5/16. I think I'll do just another 25. It should be good enough for that. All right, let's check this now. 6 3/8. Okay, good enough. We'll stop this here, and I got to clean up. Well, actually, I need to chamfer this a little bit here. Okay, we got to go set over and stuff now and do a couple other things. So we're going to stop this video right here for now.